Hi friends, Diane Sherman here again, and I want to offer you a short yoga practice you can do anywhere, anytime. And I'm going to start this practice with a poem that probably many of you know, and it just feels really appropriate in this time. So if you only have a moment, just listen to the poem, and then if you have a few more moments, you can open up the spine. All right, so this is called The Guest House by Rumi. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door, laughing, and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. So, one of my favorite poets, Sufi poets, Rumi. All right, so here's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna suggest you can sit on the floor wherever you feel comfortable. If you need a little lift under your sit bones, you can sit on a blanket, but then bring the right heel in front of the pelvic floor and then the left heel in front of the right heel. And we're gonna take the hands to the knees. You might bring the forefinger and the thumb together. And these next few exercises are simply to open up the spinal column and to get the blood flowing through the spinal column, and the main nerve channels are in that column. And we're really only as young as our spine, or we're really only as old as our spine is young. So I like to think of it as I'm juicing up my spine. So hands on the knees, and then bend the elbows and lean yourself forward. And as you lean forward, keep your chin parallel to the ground, and then circle around to your left. Circling around to the left. And as you do this, make a nice big circle in your mind's eye with your belly button. So as you come around the front, you're reaching the chest forward. Notice how I'm bending the elbows as I come around the front. And then as I come around the back, I'm scooping out the belly and I'm rounding my back. And the chin is always parallel to the ground. So this is called, in the Kundalini practice, it's called Sufi grind. And I learned this from Era Lyman. She's a yoga teacher in Spokane who teaches at the Yogashala. And I love those practices she offers. So if you want a Kundalini practice, check her out. So Sufi grind, we're rolling around to the left, and the left is the aspect of the feminine, the yin aspect in life, the receiving, the allowing, the quiet. It's kind of the time we're in, the very yin time in some ways. So check in with your spine and any sensations in your back. This can be done a little smaller circles if you have back pain. So listen to your own body. It's key that you tune into the sensations that your body is telling you. Let's take just a couple more rolling left. This is one of my favorite warm-ups. And then as you come around the front, let's pause and then take it around to the right. Rolling around to the right. And I'm actually pushing off of my knees as I come around the front, reaching the chest forward, hollowing out the belly as I come around the back. So keep rolling right and breathing. The right is the aspect of the masculine, the action, the sun, the movement of life, getting things done. So keep rolling right, checking in. How is your body as you do this? And just a couple more rolls to the right. I'm also feeling a sense of Oh yeah, there are my sit bones. I'm kind of rolling around on my sit bones. And then let's slowly come up to sitting. And as you sit nice and tall, lift the breastbone, relax the shoulders. And this is also a Kundalini movement that I learned from Era. Hands on the shoulders, your thumb is behind your shoulders, and then your fingertips are dropping down. The elbows are lifted, and we turn left and inhale, and we turn right and exhale. So it's inhale, exhale. And you are turning the spine as fast as you can go. With a nice, strong breath. Keep those elbows lifted. Keep going. Keep lifting the elbows. Check in. How's your spine? How are the sensations in your body as you do this? Again, this might be done much slower. You might turn really slowly. That's great. Do it. Just keep moving. Listening to your own body. And last one, and come to center. Just bring the hands down and take a pause and notice any flush of energy that you have. All right, and last thing we're gonna do, we'll take the left hand to the outside of your right knee. And as you do this, turn from your core. So let's take that hand out, the palm faces out, and then right hand is behind you, fingertips on the ground, and sitting nice and tall. And then inhale, look back to your right, and as you exhale, turn your face looking left. So inhale right, exhale left, and keep turning your head. And again, check in with your neck. How's your neck? So if you have neck challenges, this can actually be really good for you, but it might be a little hard with the range of motion. Your range of motion might be much less than someone whose neck is feeling great. So breathe with it. Breathe into this turn. Big inhale as you look right. Exhale, looking over that left shoulder. And next time you look to the left, stay looking left. Lift the breastbone a little more, sit a little taller. And then take a few long, deep breaths, big breaths up into your rib cage. And release. Let's come back to center. Just shake that out a little bit. And then from the core, turning to your left. Right hand, palm facing out. Tucks in. See how it's tucking around my knee? And then left hand behind you. And inhale, looking back to the left. And then exhale right. And turn your head. Inhale left, exhale right. And keep going here. Next time you look back to the right, stay there. Again, lift the breastbone, sit nice and tall. A few big breaths into the rib cage. So this helps open the lungs. This is working with the kidney energy. We're working with the spine, getting all the little tiny tissues and intercostal muscles and nerves juiced up along the spine. And come back to center, and let's shake that out and take a pause just for a few breaths. See how you feel. How's your whole body? How's the energy flow through the core of you? Like I notice for myself, I have a little heat. I feel a little more energized. I feel my breath is easier to come into the lungs. Let's bring our palms together at the heart. Take a moment of gratitude. So no matter what's happening in your life right now, and it is a crazy time, that you're still here on the planet and we have another day to live. And I like to ask the question, how can I serve today? How can I be of service? Even if it's to, make a phone call to a friend or a child or a parent or grandparent. How can I support not just my own life, but someone else's life? So let's bow our heads towards our hearts, offering this short practice for the benefit of all beings, that all beings find joy and are safe and healthy. Namaste. All right, friends, thank you. I am Diane Sherman. You can find me at dianesherman.net. I also have a Facebook group called Love is an Action if you want to join. We have just discussions about life and poetry and yoga and, living from a place of love. And every day is an opportunity. Like every day really is an opportunity to live in a state of love and to not get caught in the fear. Like everything comes and goes, including our lives. We will be gone someday, each one of us. So what are we going to do today? How are we going to live today? How can we embrace the love of this life today? So I send you my love, and thanks for being here. Please pass this on for anybody who might benefit. Thank you.